All right, today we're diving into the blueprint for success. We're going to pull back the curtain on the essential framework that helps great organizations win, while others, well, they just get left behind.
Have you ever really thought about that? I mean, you see two companies, they're in the same industry, they seem to have similar resources, but one just takes off, while the other one just fizzles out. Is it just luck? Maybe, but more often than not, it's something way more intentional.
Yep, that's really it. The secret weapon, the North Star, the whole foundation for lasting success is, believe it or not, a solid, well-thought-out plan. It's the huge difference between just wandering around and actually marching forward with a real purpose.
So what exactly is planning? Well, when you boil it all down, it's really about two simple things. First, figuring out where you want to go. That's your goal. And second, charting the absolute best way to get there. It really is the map that turns a big dream into something you can actually achieve.
So why is having this map so crucial? Well, for starters, a good plan gives everyone clear direction, so you're not wasting time or money. It also helps you prepare for those curveballs life loves to throw. And maybe most importantly, it gives your team a shared goal to get excited about and work towards together. It's not just some corporate exercise, it really is the foundation for success.
So, where does all this planning kick off? It starts right at the very top. This is the big picture stuff, the North Star that defines why the organization even exists and guides every single decision that follows.
Okay, let's quickly clear up two terms that people mix up all the time: mission and vision. Think about it like this. Your mission is your why. It's your purpose for existing right now. Your vision, on the other hand, is your what's next. It's the future you're trying to build. Both are set by senior management, and they're the absolute bedrock of the entire plan.
Now, from that mission and vision, the first real, concrete target appears. We call it the strategic goal. This is the big one, a long-term, high-level objective for the entire company. It's got to be ambitious, and it needs a clear deadline, like this goal here. Become the leader in eco-friendly products by 2030. That's the mountain peak you're aiming for.
But you can't just teleport to the top of a mountain, right? That massive strategic goal has to be broken down into smaller, more manageable climbs. And that's where middle management comes in, translating that grand vision into actual, concrete action. And this is a perfect example of what that looks like. If the big strategic goal is to be the eco-friendly leader, then a tactical goal for, say, the marketing team might be to launch 3 specific digital campaigns over the next year. See? It's much more focused, it's got a shorter timeline, and it directly helps achieve that bigger goal. Every department gets its own piece of the puzzle. All right, now we're moving down to the base of the pyramid. This is where the rubber meets the road, where frontline managers and their teams take those plans and turn them into real, day-to-day results. This is all about execution.
So what does that look like? Well, an operational goal is super short-term, very specific, and you can easily measure it. To support those marketing campaigns, for example, the customer service team has to be on point. So their operational goal is simple but powerful. Answer every single customer inquiry within 24 hours. You see how it all connects? It flows from strategic to tactical, right down to operational. Now, within this day-to-day planning, there are really 2 main types of plans. You've got your single-use plan, which is for a one-time thing like planning the annual company dinner. You make the plan, you use it, and then it's done. But then you have a standing plan. That's for stuff that happens over and over again. It's like a recipe you use all the time to get consistent results. This right here is a perfect example of a standing plan in action. A company doesn't just make up a new process every time a customer complains. No way! They have a clear, step-by-step procedure. This makes sure every complaint is handled efficiently and consistently. It's planning in action, every single day.
But let's be honest. We all know that even the most perfect plans can hit a snag. The world is just unpredictable. So, what happens when things go sideways? Well, a really great plan actually plans for that.
And that's where the contingency plan comes in. This is your plan B, your plan C, your in case of emergency break glass plan. It's something you prepare before you ever need it. It's all about making your organization resilient so one surprise doesn't bring the whole thing crashing down.
Let's make this real. Imagine your main IT system goes down. A total disaster, right? Well, not if you have a contingency plan. Instead of panicking, you just follow the steps. Switch to the backup server, get the help desk team on it, and start your manual procedures. That preparation turns a major crisis into just a manageable problem. That's the power of planning ahead. So there you have it, the entire blueprint, from that high-level vision all the way down to the daily to-do lists and the emergency backup plans. This is the exact framework that powers the world's most successful organizations. And it leaves us with one final thought. This kind of thinking isn't just for giant companies. So, how can you take these ideas, strategic, tactical, and operational, and apply them to your own goals,